Swift probably survives? No. Okay. Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday, and I think we can get another outfit here. Yep. Or Splicer outfit. Interesting. Okay. Let me also buy this, because I misunderstood how much this cost. So, yeah, I can just buy that. It was only 12k. I thought it was like 120,000. But no, now we can just dye our clothes and our hats, which is neat. And we're pretty much done in Saffron. I was trying to think, was there something else I wanted to do here? Oh, there was one thing I wanted to do. It's not specifically related to this city, but because we beat Sabrina and pretty easily, I might add, I don't think we necessarily need our team so tailored against her, particularly these two. I think we could maybe swap out for someone else. Because we do have, you know, other gyms coming up. And it might be nice to get someone else in the party, right? So, let's see what we can do here. Thinking about the two gyms we have left. We have Blaine and I'm assuming Giovanni. So for Blaine, we know we already have Chargon. For Giovanni, we have Vapornium. But I'm thinking we could maybe use... I guess Vigar might also be good for Giovanni, but I'm thinking we could maybe use someone else, you know? Other mons that would be effective against either fire or ground types. So, if we're talking stuff that resists fire, that's a large part of what I'm looking for. We're talking, well, we already have fire and dragon. We have two water types already, although neither of them resist fire, actually. We could also go, what else resists fire? Fire, dragon, water. That's not it, is it? Rock. We could potentially use a rock type, which could be interesting. We do have some options for rock types. Looking at our physical special balance, we've got kind of probably mostly physical here. We've got special here, slightly special here, and physical here. So I would say we're probably leaning a little more special than physical in terms of our damage. So maybe we have a physical rock type. Maybe. We could also consider things that are super effective against fire, which really only adds ground to the list. But I did have a funny thought that I could maybe like put a water ground type on the team. Honestly, that might just be what I do, is put a water ground type on the team. Specifically because then we would have 3 water types on the team who don't share any weaknesses, which would be funny. So that's something to consider. Would water rock share? Yeah, I would share weaknesses with water steel, because fighting. What about... What if we did rock flying? That might be interesting. That would maybe help us with both gyms. Yeah, because that's the other thing, is against ground types, we already have grass. We could use bug and flying maybe. And then maybe ice. We have some options. A rock flying type with ice moves would be kind of interesting. And we're not really at a loss for flying types to use. That would be interesting, but we would have to get it to a particularly high level for it to work. What other flying types do we have? We have Firo, which is interesting. And also there's one other thing I thought about but didn't mention. There's the fact that also any mon with levitate could be useful too. There's the fact that and I already forgot it. What do we think about flying types? I don't know. It's gone. It's fucking gone. I lost it. It's fine though. Oh, hey, you have silver powder on you. I'm taking that. We could also use bug types. So what we're really looking at right now are bug, flying, rock, and maybe water or ground. What oh what could we do? Rock, flying, bug. Rock, flying, and bug. Dodo is an interesting mon. And are you... You're poison flying, right? Oh, we do have a far-fetched. I didn't remember whether we had one or not. It's ducks, of course. Not that I plan on using ducks. It's just fun to have. Bug rock doesn't really do us any good because bug rock is neutral to fire and neutral to ground, so it's kind of meh. I think I'm really digging the idea of Amara plus a flying type. I just have to figure out what flying type I want. And it might be, Zubat, Golbat type of deal. It might be Firo, it might be Duo. you... Okay, you're flying secondary. Could be Murkrow, I guess. You're also flying secondary, maybe? Huh. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing anything that's really standing out to me when it comes to flying types. What I'm kind of looking for would be a flying type. Oh, a flying type that might have an answer to water types. No. I was thinking Oricorio for a second, but that doesn't quite work the way I would want it to. I think, though, there might be one option. I think we only have one of it, which makes that interesting. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. Hoppip could be an interesting option. Hoppip and Amara becoming Jumpluff and Aurorus means it would have some pretty good coverage moves, good speed, and hopefully good special attack. I actually kind of want to check what Aurorus's stats look like. Because I could be totally wrong about this. It could be a physical attacker for all I know. I don't know that I've ever actually used one. So, let's see. To the Sun and Moon decks. Aurorus. Where are you? Should be AR, no? Archean, Archeops, no. Aurorus. Okay, it's AU. Alrighty, what do you have for stats, huh? Ooh, high HP. Okay. Yes, it is a better special attacker than physical. And special attack and special defense are both higher than attack and defense. I kind of like this idea. I think Hoppip body, Amara head. Let's do it. Let's frickin' do it, shall we? This seems like a fun idea. Alright, fuse the two. We want rock flying type. Grass ice is not a good typing. Interesting cry. I'm a pip. This is going to be interesting seeing this thing evolve. This Pokemon drifts and floats with the wind. This calm Pokemon lived in a cold land where there were no violent predators like Tyrantrum. Cool. You want refrigerate for sure. And we want Hardy, probably. Neutral nature is better here, I think. Combine movesets. Okay, we can get rid of Splash, that's fine. Powder Snow. Not an amazing move, but I'll take it over Growl. And that's it. Okay, we have a rock flying type with refrigerate that is almost definitely going to be learning some grass moves as well. That's going to be interesting. Item take. Yep, I'm taking your black sludge, Swagger. I'm sorry. I just wanna put some new faces on the team. Okay, so that is a rock and a flying type. The other type we were considering was against ground types, a bug type. Are there any interesting bug types for us to use? If not, then maybe we just... Actually, I would rather have... I'd rather have Spygar on the team than Hitmonlark. Like a Hitmonlark, but I think for now you can stay there. So anyway, I want to look at the bug types, see if we have anything interesting. And specifically, we would want to fuse it with something that would not make it. That would not make ground be neutral instead of resisted. Magnajask was part bug at one point, but we have a Heracross, but that's fighting second type. We would want to use the body for Heracross, so I don't think we're going to use that. Scyther is bug first type, and I'm pretty sure Scizor is as well. Pinsir might be interesting. We don't have a fighting type on the team. Maybe Pinsir Machoke for No Guard Guillotine? That might be fun. We'll take it under consideration. Let's see. Got Povcon here, which is interesting little fusion. What bug types? We want to use body for you, so not you. Larvesta or Volcarona might be interesting. Because either of them could be used as the head part. 90% certain Volcarona is a special attacker. Venomoth, I think is also... Yeah, Venomoth is also a special attacker. So that's possible. Any other bugs? Joltik. Teeny tiny Joltik is bug primary. Is Joltik physical or special? I think it's special. I'm pretty sure it's special, so Joltik is a maybe, I think. Let's see, what other bugs do we have? You're a rock bug. Oh, but we would want to use you for body if we were going to use you, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Any other interesting bugs? We have a Beedrill, of course, which is fine. Oh yeah, not actually that fine because we would want to use Beedrill Body. And that would just give us poison type, which is not what we want. Yanma is interesting. I guess it is kind of a special attacker, I think. Yanma and Yanmega. Speed boost is interesting, but we kind of already used speed boost strats before, so I don't really feel like we need to do that again. I think so far my favorite options are Volcarona or maybe Anorith. As far as bug types go. But let's think about what we might want to combine our bug type with. We want to combine, for good typing, we want to combine with something that bug resists, probably, or something that has a weakness that bug resists, most likely. So, if we want to do that, actually, just had a thought. If we did a bug ice type, that would be terrible for Blaine, but great for Giovanni. That could be interesting. What are our other options? Our other options are, if we want to go... So what does bug resist? Bug resists grass, it resists fighting. And I want to say that's it. I think that's it. I think it's just grass and fighting. So, what is weak to grass and or fighting and is not weak to ground? It's not rock, because rock is weak to ground. Although it is weak to both grass and fighting. It's the only type, I think, that is weak to both of those. Things that are weak to grass are water, rock, ground. Okay. We could get a bug ground type. Water, rock, ground. Is that it? Is that all that's weak to grass? I think it is. Okay. The things that are weak to fighting are rock, steel, and dark. And normal. Normal bug would be interesting, but I don't know if it'd be terribly useful. And rock and steel are both weak to ground, so I guess we'll be looking at the grass weaknesses then, which again were water, rock, and ground. So either water or ground. Water bug is weak to electricity, which we already have a water type with an electric weakness, so I guess maybe it is bug ground that we're going for. What do we have for ground types? Dugtrio, interesting. ground types, ground types. Diglett and Dugtrio for sure. Okay. If we wanted to have 2 Flygon fusions... No, it'd have to be Flygon Head, wouldn't it? Yeah. Have to be Flygon Head, which isn't especially great. Okay. Also looking for ground types. Geodude and Onix. We have plenty of them. Those could make for good bodies. Steelix body with a bug head could work. Ooh, I kind of like that idea. One other ground types. Galette. Galette head isn't gonna be good. What about Sandile? That would be Sandile head, which is also not good. Yeah, I think maybe. So I think we're either looking at Onix body or Dugtrio body, which means we're almost definitely going with Volcarona as our bug type part. Dugtrio would give speed, Onix would give durability. Yeah, okay. I think I've made my decision here. We are going to go with Onix body and Volcarona head. So, let me just check out my Onixes. There's another one in this box, I know it. That one's adamant natured, which is interesting. We don't actually want attack or special attack down on this one though. I want a different nature. Do we have a Onix with a different nature maybe? I don't know what our Volcarona's nature is. That could work, but I don't think we have an Onix with a different nature. Okay. So let's go to box 5, I guess. Okay, box 6 was where the Onixes were. What is our Volcarona's nature? Oh, I could also use a Larvesta, but I don't want to have to train it to level 65 for it to evolve. So as long as this thing has a... Okay, it's got a neutral nature, which we can make use of. I don't mind. Yeah. We're going Volcarona, and I guess either of the Onixes is fine. This one has sturdy. They both have sturdy. Okay. That's actually kind of what I wanted anyway. Let's just go with the higher level one, I suppose. Okay, we want a bug ground type. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Nice. It's interesting looking. It's like a furry snake with wings. Strange. It usually lives underground. I would too if I looked like that. Thought to be an embodiment of the sun, it appeared during a bitterly cold winter and saved Pokemon from freezing. Embodiment of the sun lives underground. Okay. We're going to stick with sturdy, and we're going to go with our neutral nature. Because the plan for this guy... Absorb? The plan for this guy is going to be... Quiver Dance. We are going to use our high defense to Quiver Dance over and over, getting our special defense up, our speed up, and our special attack up. That's the plan. And Sturdy will help us do that by making sure we don't get one-shot. Okay, Volcanics. I don't think I have a metal coat, but I hope I do. Or I might be able to use the Mist Stone for this. Sorry, Svigar, you are getting benched, actually. I know I gave you a little bit of hope there for a second, but I apologize. Okay. Okay, so now we have 2 new Mons on our team. I'm gonna take that from you. I'm gonna give that to you real quick. Come on, give the lucky egg. I'm gonna take this from you. Give it to you. Also looking for metal coat while I'm in here. I'd be kind of surprised if I didn't have it, but I guess I don't. Because I caught a bunch of Magnemite. And they often have those just hanging on them. I'm just want to really quickly check to see if any of the Magnemites I caught had metal coats. There was one. No, not you. No Magnemite here. Here's the Magnemite. Come on, metal coat. No. Metal coat. No. Metal coat? No. Metal coat? No. Alright. We don't have a metal coat, unfortunately, but maybe we'll get one next time. Because, as for this episode, that's a wrap. Over.